in this episode. And or I got another idea for another ride in here. So elevate it up and then drop down into some rooms of the palace first. Wood, but different wood. Yeah, how about this kind of wood? Yeah, let me just show you. This is Planet Coaster. Wanna welcome you guys back to another Planet Coaster, and look what I have been doing off camera. I've been laying out the whole city plan of the British part. Let me give you a tour to everything. I had a few things in mind when I was fantasying about this area. As you can see, I've been changing up the entrance for the British Harbour because I wanted to make a British bridge. And or I wanted to have like a big band tower, which in case will be over here. I have decided that I want to make the palace into this whole part down here. There is a lot to explain about this part. It might be a little bit confusing. I also had something in mind for all the other buildings what I would like to make. And there are a few buildings where I had something in mind for a ride or a shop. Let me just explain it to you one by one. Now over here I got, let me just say, two buildings. I can make a building out of this, and a building out of this. And what I would like to do, I would like to place a ride inside the building. So in this case, this ride is something that I have decided that I want to have it over here. What I would like to do is place this ride down here. And then let me just say, the entrance is gonna be here. Can make a nice path. And the exit will become here and will end up onto here. And then what I would like to do, make this building just high enough that this ride can actually do his thing inside. How I'm going to do it is just something to figure out. That is something that's gonna happen right down there. I also had an idea for another ride down here, which in case will be this little thing, like so. And for this, the same story. One will be the entrance, one will be the exit, and it will be the trick to make it look like different buildings. Not gonna be too hard. And or I got another idea for another ride in here. What is one of the more famous things you see in London? Well, a giant Ferris wheel. Somehow I should be able to just about fit this ride in. Now, as you can see, it might stick out. Let me just see, and the ground is acting weird. But what I can do is just remove this path, first place in a ride, tight against this line here. This won't be in a building, of course. Yeah, I can play around with this, and then this won't happen, or will happen lesser. This small piece and this small piece, it's just like, yeah, it's enough. I thought it would be a nice idea. At first I didn't want this over here because I wanted to have the palace on the background. But since the space is a little bit troubled down here, that's why I decided to make the palace in here. I have to play around with it. Over here, what I would like to do is place down a coaster. And I also got an idea how I am going to do this all. I only don't know which coaster I would like to take. What is a typical British coaster? I have no clue, guys. Let me just say I'll take this one. Doesn't look too bad. And then I want to have this go that way first. And of course it will look better than this, but I thought I need to make use of this elevating hill down here. So elevate it up and then drop down into some rooms of the palace first, and then go through all kinds of buildings, or at least I want to try that. Let me just do a nice overview. go down here, do some tricks and things through the buildings. Skip past this bridge, do something around here. Maybe I'm going to go like this, and a nice corner here, and it's gonna be a short coaster, but it should be an exciting coaster, and it will go through all kinds of buildings. And to make sure that I can do that, I have something in mind. What the hell is this? Looks like a flattened desert buggy. Anyhow, let me just show you something. So I said, like, for example, go down here, right? What I would like to do is use dummy walls, which in case I'm in. For example, the coaster comes above this wall, it comes out. The only thing what I want to make of the whole building is just the parts where the coaster comes out or where the coaster comes in. So I know for sure that I don't have to mess around exactly what I had over here. I should grid it up with these two walls, grid it up with these walls, going around. Same for these, same for those, and then it doesn't matter. I also should be careful with smoothing the coaster. I should first finish it, make all the parts where it goes through the building, and after that I can start smoothing it. I have also got in mind that like over here there will be like a dummy building. Of course this will be closed, but it's just to give the idea where a door should be. I will only make like the front wall and a piece of the roof. Anything behind here will be empty. And or the side walls, I'm leaving that to the buildings near it. So this dummy building will be very easy to make. As you can see right now, it's all just one piece. What I would like to do, and this is something we can do together, let me just fix up something. I want to have some basic stuff for all the buildings. So let me just say this building is this high. Then we go into this kind of stuff. Let me just choose something. How about, is there something bigger? Okay, let's first do a door. This door looks very British, but let's go for this one. I can place some trash can near it so people won't walk through it. So let me just say this door. And of course I need to choose a lot more stuff, but this is just to give the idea. How about this window right down there? This will be high building, very rough. And then, okay, we got some doors, we got some windows. Okay, we need some light, right? Let me just say in the British city we use this light. Let's just do something crazy. So we're gonna use this kind of light. We need some decorations, right? Difficult, but you know, even though pirates had this, it's not a bad thing to give British this. Yeah, let's do this one. There's more logic. And of course I need to, you know, have the right window for it so stuff can get picked up. Even though I should do this rough, let's put it down there. Okay. Now I need some wood. Some wood, but different wood. Yeah, how about this kind of wood? Then I will figure out where to place it, but for now let's rough it up. Okay, like so, a little bit. And then copy this stuff, one here, one there, and all speaks for itself. And now we're gonna place a roof on it. Okay, let me see how this looks. Yeah, that looks fine, Now I hope they will have like a flat piece. I don't think. What is this called? Scal? Yeah. They don't have that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, like so. And this is something that I would call like a basic building, and in this case I could just copy this whole stuff and then duplicate it to an empty spot. Let me just say over here. And now I got all kinds of things that I would like to have for this city. Some windows, some wooden parts, some roof pieces, and this is like the basic. Of course I will give some different changes to different buildings, but in overall I would like to use these kind of parts down here. And I think it looks good. And or to not make this too heavy, which in case I mean every time when I go out of this and go into this, you can see already it's almost at 2000 pieces. And what I will do, I will just make sure that I got this basic stuff, place them in here. Then I will select all of these walls, and then I'm going to split this section from the building, so I know at least it's at the right place. I know at least it got the basic stuff, and this will makes me having less trouble with building the whole city, because the mistake that I've been making over here made this whole section in once, instead of doing each building separate, so it gets more of its own character. In this case it kinda looks the same. It doesn't look too bad. And I think that is everything about this city down here. If it's about building and rights. Another ideas, well, got something left. Over here I want to make like a small path. This building will go over it. I don't know how to call it. A little bit of cozy area. Then you would go down here onto a dock. And this dock will have like side docks, or I just have to see how I want to fix this stuff up. Probably over here I will fix something. Just have to see. This dock will go all the way down here and connect it up to here. So at this case I want to make the dock 2 pieces, so I can place tiny little boats near it. Yeah, let me just show you this entrance. The entrance is still kind of the idea what I had in mind before. I wanted to go in here and then go to the harbor. I only had one problem, as you can see over here. The path is totally screwed up. That's because these are like different pieces. This is grid up. What did I do? I didn't do anything. Yeah, as you can see, these are 4 white, and these are 4 white too. But having this go up is not possible. You cannot just let me just show you real quick with just 2 paths. 4x4, okay. So if we got 2 of these, we can do this. Yes, and then 1 here, 1 there. The problem is you cannot grid up a path. The only thing you could do, it's also going to be hard, as you can see. It's going to be difficult to make one nice path going up. Like I can just barely do this, and then I raise it up. And yeah, it's already crying and complaining. The same goes for this side. Come on, go down, go down. Yeah, you can do something like this, and you can see it goes all wobbly and stuff. And that is actually the reason why it looks bad, because they didn't think about that. Yeah, that's why it looks all wobbly and stuff. But I want to try, since the palace will be here. This is going to be a mysterious entrance. And then over here it should be dark. And then at the moment you just pass the last part of the stairs, it should be nice and lighted again. So this will be faked away a little bit. Of course I need to fix this light better than this. Yeah, there will be a few fake buildings at the side. There might be like a shopping in here. I'm not sure this yet. I need to base that on how do people walk. A very simple example. People will walk from this point straight to this point to go into this right. After they go over that way, or tight around the corner to go again, or they're going to leave. Which in case means that this whole part down here won't be used as walking. So that's why I'm going to make a shop here and a shop here, to make these people also go straight. And yeah, a little bit the same story like over here. Like this corner down here is not getting used, this whole part, because people walk straight that way. or straight that way. I should have actually, you know, placed like a shop here so people will make use of this area. It is something I like to think about. Yes. Over here, just like the pirates have their own beach, the British will have their own beach. I only need to lock this area a tiny bit. Like this view here needs to be blocked for a bit. And we go down here. And here should be like the safe beach. The beach is, looks wobbly. Needs to be fixed up. I want to cut off a whole piece. Like I want to make it like in a nice corner. And then over here there should be a little bit same like this. But it won't be until the end. It will be something until here. To just block off this area and make it kind of look like a safe beach. Will make sense later on. Will be. Now over here we made this part together to go off on here. I have to fake this out. Yes. For the British, this cave doesn't exist. So they have to kinda ignore this whole party and then go like so and go around it. I did place some stuff around here to visualize more of what I would like to do. I've been using one of my blueprints, the larger camp, and I only had to turn this for a bit, turn these two guard towers for a bit, add some land, and it kind of starts to look like something I would like. Yeah, that's looking good. It's looking good. But the same goes for the pirates, of course. Over here. For the pirate, this doesn't exist. They have to go straight like that. Any more, guys? Any more? I've been doing so much stuff off camera. Yeah. I did fix this time this wall up. I did try to move the path off-site, like right down here. Make it more straightish. Yeah, but I was keep messing around with this part. Didn't really work out. If I want to do this really, I have to start from here to go straight again that way. And that's not gonna work, of course. Yeah, fantastic, guys. I hope you guys like what I have in mind over here. And I'm also going to leave it with this. I just wanted to show you guys all this stuff, and I want to explain you the ideas, what I'm busy with. And the next time we will just start doing one of these objectives, or this one, or one of these two. We're going to fix another coaster around, specially built for these objectives. So with that being said, I hope you guys like it. If so, then leave a comment. And any other than that, thanks for watching. Bye bye.